And so your first question. If you are elected, and should you replace the governor at some point, for some reason, would you continue your predecessor's programs and agenda, or would you embark on your own?
The best way to explain what we're doing is government. I can make it very simple for you right now. If you understand more than and less than, because the whole 8 years I was in the legislature, we saw government get bigger, more intrusive, and more expensive. And if nobody can figure that one out, then I can't help you. But it's easy, folks. It is easy. It is the easiest. That's how I won the plaque for being the most constitutional legislator. And I had an easy time making decisions on what bills to support because it was just simple. Is it growing government bigger? Is it making it more intrusive? And is it making it more expensive? And how the budget went from $18 billion when I first got elected to $24 billion should make us all raise an eyebrow. And the fact that the governor this year offered a budget that was $1 billion, I say that with a B, $1 billion less than what the Republicans passed, should make us all wonder what happened there. Because there's a point, folks, where it's too much and it needs to go on a diet. So when your question is, would I pare back anything? Oh, yes. There are plenty of things that government ought not be doing. And the truth is, you'll never notice the bit of difference whether the lieutenant governor is a Republican or a Democrat. But you're going to see a huge difference if you get somebody in there who's constitutional.
Okay, thank you. Next question. Article 4, Section 10 of the Missouri Constitution states that the lieutenant governor shall be ex officio president of the Senate. Would you please explain what you believe this means?
I'd love to, because you know what? There are a lot of things we're not getting right now with our current lieutenant governor, and that's called performance. And you know, it also says he shall break the tie. S-H-A-L-L, shall. Now, many of you want an English lesson tonight. I just want to explain. There's a huge difference between shall and may. It's not could. It's not might. It's not if he feels like it. The word shall is compulsory. And had he performed his duties and broken the tie 5 times when he was not there to do so, we would have saved ourselves $7 million in the election last February. How many of you voted in February for the bogus primary? Not seeing too many hands, but those of you who did vote, you just got your $22 worth, because that's how much the state spent because our current lieutenant governor failed to break the tie. So when people claim they're fiscal conservatives, I have to question that, because breaking the tie, presiding over the Senate, and engaging in the debate are my specialties. And you will see somebody who actually uses the platform that comes with people are going to have to get used to it, because they're not used to it right now. And it's kind of funny because it's in the Constitution, as you just alluded to. And that's what's so desperately needed, because the position comes with a built-in soapbox and a platform, and I intend to use that. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Next question. By law, the lieutenant governor is a member of the Missouri Housing Development Commission. Could you please tell us what this commission does?
Okay, the Housing Commission is an income redistribution program. And if any of you want to know the answer to the question, does it grow government bigger or shrink it smaller? I say build your own houses, folks. And if you don't have the money, you go borrow it from your aunts or your relatives or your neighbors. We don't need government funding of reshuffling of our money, because what's really underneath the dirty linen shroud is a huge amount of abuse, waste, and fraud. And I don't have time in 90 seconds to tell you, but it would make your blood boil. Everyone in here, if you knew how much they're spending way more money to build those lousy apartments. Oh, I hope I haven't offended anybody. They're spending more because when you see that kind of shenanigans going on, and I'm the mother of 7 children, I don't take any of the shenanigans. And that's wrong. It's just frankly, it's immoral what they've done. So yeah, we'll correct that one.
Okay, thank you. And the last question, what do you believe to be the role of state government?
Oh, good. The role of state government is to guarantee our rights. The rights that come from God. We have God-given rights, and government is there to protect them. And if any of you have seen what's happened to the people at Lake of the Ozarks with their property rights, you would be appalled. Because the federal government is coming in, and there's something called a squatter's law. And that is, if you let somebody crouch on your property for 7 years and you don't say anything, you're quiet, you don't shoo him away, you just leave him, then he has claimed your property. And folks, the federal government has been a big bully. And they've been crouching on our state rights for years, and nobody is shooing them out of there. You are going to see a huge difference when you see somebody in that office who's willing to call their bluff and say,